Our first guest tonight is a Captain Marvelous Oscar-winning movie star who does some streaming on the side. You can watch her limited series, Lessons in Chemistry, on Apple TV Plus now. Please say hello to Brie Larson. I told you she was coming. How are you?
I'm here, barely.
Barely, huh?
Barely together, yes, I'm here. It's raining.
I know it's raining. That's the problem for us here.
My house is having a hard time.
Oh, is it really?
Therefore, I'm having a hard time.
Ah, interesting. I was mentioning to the audience during the commercial break that we have leaks all over the house.
Yeah.
And then we hire people to come fix the leaks, and then it doesn't rain forever. And then we realize they never fixed any of the leaks.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Except mine also has 2 broken toilets, which are the only toilets that I have. So I have 0 working toilets right now.
Do you need to use our toilet while you're
I
here?
did. I did. Yeah, and thank you for that. Thank you for that. It is working, so I can tell you that.
Okay,
and
good, yeah.
My water heater went out, and my dog has had explosive diarrhea all night.
Oh.
Which I can't blame on the rain, but I'm going to.
Yeah. But you can blame. We've also had trouble walking the dog because he doesn't want to go out in the rain.
No, my dog likes the rain.
Oh, your dog likes
Too much.
Oh,
I was like,
good.
read the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is weird, though. Like, our dog won't pee outside, even though, like, everything is already wet. Seems like the ideal time to do that.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of get it. Although I guess I'm going to have to do that now that my toilets are broken, so.
When you say explosive as it pertains to diarrhea, is it
you
actually...
Get into that?
Is it...
Is that like a fun evening kind of combo that you want to have right now? Because we can. I heard you play Boggle with no words.
I do play Boggle, yes. Are you a Boggle player?
I am. Well, I was. And then Lee Eisenberg, our showrunner on Lessons in Chemistry, played with me one time, and I quit.
Why? Because he was good?
Yeah, and I don't like that.
Interesting.
Don't come into my home. Stay over there. Don't come over to my gaming table and then, like, pull out weird, cool words. Don't do it.
That's, you know what, he's probably very smart, but also that's not a very smart thing to do, beating your star in Boggle.
Yeah, it's true. It's not a way to win me over, Jimmy.
Yes, no, I know. Would you like me to avenge your loss and crush Lee in Boggle? Because I would be more than happy to do that.
Lee, Jimmy's coming for you.
I wanted to ask you about something because...
Well, I happen to be here. Let's do it.
You are here, and I figured that, and I am interviewing you, so I might as well ask you some things. You were at the Golden Globes.
I was.
As you know, and you met somebody who was very meaningful to you.
Yeah.
And unlike most situations where you meet somebody who's very meaningful to you, this was captured all on television.
Yeah,
well, let's
which was not planned. I'm living my dream, but like...
No, I see. Jennifer
Lopez.
God. Jennifer, I know it's Jennifer Lopez. I know it's J-Lo.
I can't deal with J-Lo.
No, I know. This is how we all feel. Trust me, we all get this way. I even almost cried.
I wanted to be an actor. I can't. No,
No.
I can't. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. No, I can't. You mean so much to me. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm great for events.
Where did it start, your J-Lo mania, I guess? I don't know.
Well, it's very profound for me. My mom took me to the theater to see Selena, and it traumatized me. But also, I was like, that's what I want to do with my life. And so she just kind of doesn't really exist to me as like a human being. She's like she's like my God. And so someone was like, well, didn't you ever think this day would come? I was like, no, she doesn't exist for me. Like, that's not how this works. In my world, J-Lo's over there, and I'm on the other side of the TV, always. And so when that happened, I mean, I don't have any memory of that. It's like that was really, I started getting a bunch of tequila was sent to my house.
Oh,
and I was
there's
like,
actually
why?
some more here.
I said, why is that happening? And
well,
they were
this
like,
is why.
because here we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to go do a shot of tequila or something. I just did one. That's my mom. Okay, anyway, well, Well, have fun tonight. You too. You look amazing. Thank you,
You look
too.
great, Brie.
Thank you for that. I don't know if my interview's done, but it has to be. Okay. Okay. Bye.
I mean, it's very sweet, but how do you feel like that went on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, I think it was kind of creepy. I really do. I just say, if I was like just casually doing an interview and someone came to me with that energy, I'd be like, take a step back.
Yeah.
Like, relax.
Did you hear from J-Lo after that?
Not a peep.
No?
I have had a lot of people be like, we got it, because it's, Hollywood. They're like, oh, the reaction, amazing. We got to get you in a film together. And I'm like, I'm sorry, did you see my reaction? It's not looking like a professional relationship is on the table for me. It's just, I'm good. I'm not that good.
I see. Well, it was very sweet anyway. And
Yeah.
well, your mom being there to witness it is also pretty
Oh, she
cool.
was crying too. I guess I was blocking her. I wasn't really doing a good job as an actor in that moment, opening up my co-star. But yeah, she was there. She was so thrilled. It was very special. It was kind of like nothing, I didn't need anything else after that.
That was enough, yeah. You, I learned about something about you, that you were a party DJ at one time in your life. Well, what age were you DJing?
Oh, I'm not good with time. Like, maybe like early, mid-20s.
Okay. And how did you get involved in that? And what kind of stuff did you do?
I played vinyl records. My friend was a DJ, so he was like, you should come do it sometime. I already collected records, so I was like, okay, I'll just do it. And it ended up being the perfect, like, real job for an aspiring actor. Because
I did that also when I was in college. I went around to parties and bar mitzvahs and school dances and weddings.
Oh, really? Because the schedule fit in with the late night talk show schedule? Or
no, well, we didn't. No, the late night talk show schedule then was just me watching David Letterman. So it wasn't.
So it did fit in.
Wasn't technically a schedule so much as just me on the couch, but I did do that, and it was a fun job for the most part, except for the carrying the records part.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you were doing it, it was already on the computer, right? Why did you carry records?
Just stubbornness, I think, and just like I didn't realize it, but it like bypassed like drunk dudes being like, "Can you play that?" I was like, "No."
Oh, you took no requests.
What requests were they gonna do? I was like, "I have obscure R&B and soul records, sir. What do you want me to do?" No, I don't know what's playing in Las Vegas right now. I don't know.
So you didn't have a situation where you go like to the Tower Records and comb through trying to find the first dance for the bride and groom.
It wasn't so much that. It was like magazine parties, and there was one that was like a cool bar that also had a bowling alley. That I was on the bowling league there. And
you were?
Yeah, got an honorary certificate of best dressed, which is nice until you realize it's because I only got gutter balls. And they're like, come on back, try again. You look good.
Would you get tipped at the end of DJing?
No, nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
I mean, it was like a couple grand sometimes I could get.
Really? I made $75 at the height.
Ooh, I'm so
The height, and I would have to carry like 4 stairs up to get to the ballroom.
The carrying of the records is a thing, and there's like a drama in that because you're going to a party and you don't know what the vibe is, and so you just have to carry what you think is going to happen or how you think you can control the party to be. But sometimes you're just like, ooh, I didn't realize that what this party was, and I brought like chill psychedelic music, and this is
but the
not
difference
that.
is at the end you would get $2,000 and I would only get 75.
I know. I was kind of hoping I could talk about something else and you'd forget about that
Yeah,
part
no,
because that's sad. That is really sad. And I'm sorry.
We'll get back
for
to
you.
Boggle. It'll be fine. Brie Larson is here. Her show is called Lessons in Chemistry. It's on Apple TV Plus right now. We'll be right back.
Swift and crisp is vile on a subchemical level. Seed oils are damaging to your mitochondria.
And the fact that I told you to put that in your body will haunt me for the rest of my days.
But luckily, we have a new sponsor, one that aligns with our values. Tampax.
When did this happen?
I have no idea.
We are back with Brie Larson. That is her show, Lessons in Chemistry. You can see it on Apple TV Plus. You're nominated for a SAG award for this, so maybe you'll run into J-Lo again at that.
Oh, please don't taunt me.
This is really up my alley because I am very interested in cooking, and I also am interested in the chemistry of the cooking.
Are you?
Yes, and so I watch the show, and I wonder, do you, like, How difficult is it to remember all the terminology as far as chemistry?
It's very, very difficult. I mean, I make it harder on myself in some ways because I can't memorize anything ahead of time. I can only memorize it once I'm on set. And so I had one actor during this go like, Brie, I'm just curious, like, it's so weird. During rehearsal, you're always looking like this, but then when we start shooting, 2 seconds later, you're not looking at a page anymore. I'm like, oh, because that's me memorizing it, like 2 seconds before we start filming. I don't know why I can't memorize the night before. My brain just doesn't work like that. So to try and do that with things like pyrimidines and purines and, ooh, it was hard. It was a lot of Googling.
And some other things you've forgotten, yeah.
Purposefully, yeah. I don't want to remember that.
Did you learn to cook for the show specifically?
Luckily, I knew that. I knew how to do that. I always loved it, but it was a great prep, and it was the best prep I think I ever did, according to my friends and family, because they just got to eat a lot of stuff all the time, and they'd be over eating fried chicken, going like, I hope that you never start this show. I hope this show never ends, because I just was cooking up a storm.
How did you do it? Did you do it on your own, or are you working with somebody who?
With the food?
Yeah.
So the food was all created by my best friend, Courtney McBroom. She did all the food styling. She's a remarkable chef, and it was so fun collaborating with her because she's so talented. And the food really it's a way of expressing this character, and so it was great getting to work with her.
Is that something that you will do? Because I find myself, I want to know, like when I make scrambled eggs, what is the exact best way to make the scrambled eggs? How, and I do it very specifically. I will crack the eggs, I will put milk in there, I'll put salt in there, and it has to be, I blend it, and then it has to be 20 minutes at least before I put it into the pan with the butter. And then I don't touch it. I just barely move it in the frying pan.
Oh. That sounds nice.
Have I gone too far?
I thought we were in a bit, and I'm not sure if we are. There is the reality of that.
Oh, no.
Of what I just heard there.
Far from it.
Okay. He's serious about his eggs.
All right, so I'll
Okay.
assume the answer is no.
I don't do my eggs like that.
You
I
don't.
will just say that, but I do care a lot.
What's your favorite kitchen tool?
Ooh. Well, I use my cast iron skillet probably the most of anything.
How do you clean it afterwards?
You got to clean it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Right away. Don't put soap on it.
They say
have
that
to
now
be an
they're
adult.
saying it's okay to put soap. There's some, there's some research that's been happening.
No, because I think that the cast iron skillet is like a rite of passage. It's like you have to be responsible.
Yeah.
There's no soaking it in the sink, folks. You can't do that. You have to be like, you gotta get in there and like get intimate with your pan.
You got to scrub it.
You have to care about it, and it'll give you something back.
And then
There's
you put
nothing
it
else
back
that does
on the
that.
burner after you've cooked so that
course.
all the water gets out of the pan?
Of course.
Yeah. See, I'm just trying to show you how crazy I am with this stuff.
Keep looking at your page going, it must be in there somewhere.
No,
But
not anywhere, no.
No, he's really just speaking from his heart. I'm surprised. Usually I just come here to like say some funny stuff, but I'm learning something about you.
I have some literature I'd like you to take home.
Okay.
I have some cookbooks that are about this thick that I would like you to study, and I think it would be great. Although it's a limited series, so you're done with it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was it. Is it fun to do a genre thing like that?
Oh, it's so wonderful. It gets a little confusing though. I mean, maybe you have this here, even though you're yourself, but for me, there was like one moment where I had to just like lay on the floor and go like, I'm actually in downtown Los Angeles. My name is Brie Larson. It is 2023. It is not, whatever, because I started to get confused because it's so immersive in that way, where everybody's dressed so differently. There's nothing about it, so you feel really transported in a good way. But then when you're in a soundstage all day, it can get a little confusing.
Well, it's very good to see you.
Good to see
Think
you
about
too.
my eggs method. I stand by it.
I will. Maybe not in the ways you want me to, but I will.
Well, I'm not going to tell you how to make your eggs, but what I would like you to do is just think it through. That's all.
Okay, for sure. Next time I leave my eggs sitting for 20 minutes, I'll think of you.
That's right. Brie Larson, everybody. Lessons in Chemistry is on Apple TV Plus now. We'll be back with Beanie Feldstein. Stick around.